We are back with Living with Mangoes, and today we are in front of this tree. This is called the Excalibur tree, Excalibur mango tree. And take a look at this. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Excalibur mango. Look at the colors on that. It's a really beautiful mango. It's supposed to be a classic taste mango. So when this mango is ready to take off the tree, we're gonna do a taste test, and we will see. Peace. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Living with Mangoes. Today, we will be talking about this beautiful mango. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mango. Orangey with some yellow streaks. This is called the Excalibur mango. The Excalibur mango is an early season mango that was selected by Richard and Linda Wilson. The parentage of this mango is said to be either carrier or dot, but the smell and the flavor really point strongly to dot being the parent. So it suggests that dot is the main parent. The fruit is small to medium size and has an orange yellowish tinge to it when it's full to its full maturity. Look at that. Look at that beautiful color on this Excalibur mango. The tree has a spreading growth habit with an open canopy and moderately growth habit. It is said to be a classic flavored mango, early season. It's very compatible to dot, so it's comparable to dot. It has a yellow flesh and it is said to be fiberless, but we will see. We will see if it's fiberless. It's also very disease resistant. Here in Central Florida, we have a lot of humidity. And so this mango is very clean, very disease resistant. It is resistant to powdery mildew, and it's also resistant to anthracnose. So with that, we are gonna get into the taste testing of this beautiful Excalibur mango. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna smell the mango and more or less give me an idea of what it is that you think you smell. Smell that mango.
It kind of smells like oranges and like flowers.
What do you think, Giancarlo?
Yeah, I second that. It's very citrusy.
It smells citrusy. It smells very flowery. Has a strong flowery smell. I had this mango over here when I was writing down some information on the mango, and I couldn't concentrate right because the smell just kept hitting me, that strong flowery smell. So now let's find out how this mango tastes. Hopefully this is the right part right here. Oh, that's smooth. It cuts smoothly. It's a beautiful mango. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mango. Look at that. Ooh, it looks juicy. Let's smell it inside. Smell that. What do you think that smells like?
It smells pretty good.
What does it smell like? What do you think? What tones do you think you pick up on that smell?
I'm not too sure. Does that smell
What do you think,
like
Giancarlo? What do you pick up there?
It smells like it's hard to put it. It really just smells like a really good mango.
Yeah, it just smells like.
It has a lot of fruity smells. It smells a little bit like apricot. It has a little bit of orangey smell. More like stone fruit smell flavors, like peaches and apricots. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay, so now let's get into this test. Oh wow, look at this. It's dripping juice, dripping juice. Let me put this one to the side. The flesh ratio, look at how much flesh is in there. And that's just cutting one side. So it looks like the flesh to seed ratio is pretty good. Let's do a little cutting here. Everyone grab a piece. All right. Let's smell it. Let's try to peel it to see how it peels. It's hard to peel. The skin is very strongly attached to the skin, so it's a little hard to peel. All right, let's taste this mango. Let's see what it tastes like. You took it with the skin and all, huh? All right, that's the first test, skin and all. And what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Tastes super good.
Super good. Now, super good could mean anything. Get a little more into it.
It kind of tastes like peaches.
I agree.
It does have a little taste like the dot, but it's more like a classic type of flavor. It's citrusy, fruity, and fruity. When I say fruity, I mean it does have a little bit of apricot, a little bit of peach flavor. What else do you pick up on there?
I will add that it is quite fibrous, more than you would think.
Yeah.
So it has some fiber closer to the skin. If you look at the skin here, there we go. You see some fiber. Now, I wouldn't say it's very fibrous. It just has a little bit of fiber at the end of it. So what else?
I don't know. It has a strong flavor. It's not like it's weak. You can definitely taste it.
It has a strong classic flavor. I think we picked this mango at the right time. So this mango is right on point. So it's primarily a classic flavor. I would say the brick scale sweetness from a 1 to a 10, I would say is about a 7. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a 7.
Around there, yeah.
Okay. And what do you think, Giancarlo?
I would put it in that range, about 6 to 7.
6 to 7. Has good sweetness. Not overwhelming. Let me try the skin. The skin is edible. It is not too astringent, so it can be eaten. What do you think?
There's not much of a tart flavor, so I think it's pretty edible, yeah.
Okay, it's not tarty. That's good. All right, so now we're gonna grade this mango. 1 being less liked, 10 being most liked. So 1 being a Tommy Atkins, bottom of the barrel. 2, Kent. 3, 4, Kit. Kit is a decent mango. It's a late season mango. And then top-notch mangoes such as Sugarloaf and Orange Sherbet are up in the 9, 10 category. If you get a good one. If you get a good one. Sometimes they're not that good and they drop in grade. So that's the grading scale. So son, what do you think? Where does this beautiful Excalibur mango fall?
I would say that it's actually relatively close to the Glen.
Okay.
I think that the Glen was really good. That was my favorite at one point. And I like that classical mango taste.
Okay.
So I would probably put this at maybe like a 7.5.
7.5. A very interesting score. What do you think, Giancarlo?
It's pretty crazy. I was gonna go with 7.5 to 8 as well. I really enjoyed the taste. It was nice and sweet, and I really did enjoy the texture as well. Very, very smooth.
Texture. He mentioned texture.
Very smooth, and it was really
Very smooth. Not a lot of fiber. Just a little bit of fibers at the end. So it's pretty good. For this being a classic mango and not very well known, a lot of people don't have this type of mango. They also don't have the Torbet and things like that. These types of mangoes like that are a little more rarer, more old school type mangoes. We call them old school type mangoes. I really enjoyed this Excalibur mango. It's a beautiful mango. I will give this an overall 7, a 7 grade for moderate sweetness, very little fiber. The flesh to seed ratio is very, very good. The tree is pretty darn disease resistant. It's pretty good inland, like in Central Florida. It deals very well with humidity. And so Excalibur mango, y'all. Overall 7. I'm Juan Carlos, the school teacher. This is my son, Francisco. We have a visitor, Giancarlo, and we are out. Peace.